Yeah, collaboration is the way to go.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like everything's abundant, and if you help each other collaborate and work with one another and support one another, then it's just overall better.
1000%.
It seems, in my opinion, it seems like a lot of people, especially in Helena, they don't understand that concept.
They want to go against each other, and we need to support one another.
Welcome to the Montana Podcast, where we uncover the best-kept secrets of Big Sky Country. Join us as we highlight the hidden gems and unique stories that make Montana the place we know and love. Whether you're a local or a visitor, get ready to experience the true spirit of Montana, one story at a time.
So before we were recording, you were talking about how you got into this.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty unique story.
It is.
What is it?
Yes, so I started doing hair in Butte. That's where I was going to school, or that's where I went to beauty school, and then stayed there to work while my husband was in college at Montana Tech. And I had a client from Helena that was coming over to see me in Butte, and she had an opportunity come up to open a salon in Helena, and she said, would you want to work at it? And I took the opportunity of being from Helena, born and raised. I never saw myself living in Helena, but now I can't see myself living anywhere else. So I took it, started working here, and then fast forward 4 years, I had the opportunity to buy the salon from her. And being so young, I was like, it was always my dream to open a salon, but being that young, I never thought it was possible. And so talked with my husband, had the opportunity, went for it. And when we bought it, we expanded. So we now offer beauty suites. And then just this last July, we got the opportunity to expand again. The biggest joke, I'm done here, I'm not expanding anymore. I think I'd be a little in over my head if I did that, but I guess never say never.
Yeah, and this place is amazing. It's gorgeous in here.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, how can people find you and learn more about you guys?
Yeah, so you can find us on Magnolia Salon and Beauty Suites.com. You can book an appointment there. You can also Google search us or call us at 406-422-0200 and to schedule an appointment.
I love it. I love it. So you said that you teach for Kenra?
Kenra. Yep.
Okay, so if I was a stylist who just graduated, and I gotta pay for my booth, I gotta do all these things, deer in the headlights kind of thing, do you have any advice for the new stylist?
Yeah, I mean, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. My handle's at Megan Winfield Hair, and I'm more than happy to guide you, support you, give you education, connect you with our sales rep who can get you all set up and in the right direction.
Yeah, I love that. But what are some hot tips that you could give?
Oh yeah, so stay consistent. Don't turn down opportunities. I think a lot of my journey has started with saying yes, even if it's scary, saying yes to the opportunities and never turning down growth. Sometimes the scariest things that we do are what helps us to grow. So not being scared and turning down opportunities.
What resources are out there for a new stylist?
There's a lot on social media, but I would if you're struggling with something, YouTube's a great resource, TikTok's a great resource, and just reaching out and asking for help from other stylists. I think in the beauty industry, it's so important that we help each other, help lift each other up instead of compete against each other. And so if you're struggling with, say, balayage, look for videos on balayage, ask other stylists for help, just being of support of one another.
What is balayage?
Yeah, so it means sweeping the hair. So it's a technique. You can get it a million different ways. So you'll hear foilage, balayage. It's like a lived-in color, but it means sweeping of the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a hair painting technique.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Never.
Most people don't. That's okay.
Do you guys offer any male services out
We
here?
do, yep. We have quite a few men come see us for hair cutting, men's grooming, all the things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you offer beauty stuff too?
Yep. So,
What specifically?
yeah, so we have 2 estheticians. One does hydrofacials, is mainly her kind of main getup. She does some other things too. And then our other esthetician, she does lashes, spray tans, facials, waxing. So she does kind of the whole array of services.
Do you guys have the Morpheus 8?
We do not have Morpheus 8, no. I had to pause for a second and think of what that was, but no, we don't have that.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the new hot thing.
Yeah, there's a million different skin trends and things like that out there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But now you just expanded.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see the salon going forward?
Yeah, honestly, I just hope that the group of girls that we have right now is really great. So I hope that we can continue to build that and kind of just stay steady with it. I've been very busy the last few years of being a mom of 2 girls and running the business, expanding the business, and with my promotion with Kenra, it's just been kind of crazy. So I'd be fine with just being steady, smooth road for a little bit, but if an opportunity came up, who knows, I probably wouldn't turn it down if it was the right fit. So, yeah.
I love that. So, you're from Helena.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a hidden gem that you like to go to?
Oh boy, my favorite restaurant is Luca's. I love Luca's. Their customer service is like top notch, but their food is also amazing. So I don't know if you'd really consider it a hidden gem.
But Luca's downtown is pretty good.
It is very good. Gosh, that's a tough one. Yeah, I love supporting local, but I don't know if there's like a hidden gem that I have.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Now, you're a wife, you're a mother. If you have an ounce of free time, what do you like to do?
Honestly, when I have free time, it's very rare. I do love the outdoors. I love skiing, rafting, floating, just being outside camping when I have the time. But mainly I would say like spending time with my family. I think family always should come first. So when I have that free time, I mean, I do still make time for my family, but having that free time is just spending it with them, chasing around 2 little girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are your daughters?
So I have an 11-month-old and a 4 almost 5-year-old. So they keep us busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's really cool. How long have you been at this location?
So it'll be 8 years in July.
8 years.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you've seen this area develop.
Yeah, it's crazy with how much it's grown out here in the
Why
North
do you
Valley.
think people should invest out here?
It's like its own little community out here, which I love. I think growth is, to an extent, important. I know we talked a little bit before this about Bozeman's growth, but I think growth is great. And having the community support, we're next to Moose Junction Pizza on one side and North Valley Nutrition on the other side of us. There's also a daycare out here, and in this strip, we are very supportive of one another, which I love. And so with the growth out here of having other businesses to be able to support and grow together, I think is huge. I think it goes back to kind of that good, like, you don't want to compete with each other. You want to kind of collaborate. Yeah, collaborate with one another, and then you can all help each other grow.
Yeah, collaboration is the way to go.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like everything's abundant, and if you help each other collaborate and work with one another and support one another, then it's just overall better.
1000%.
It seems, in my opinion, it seems like a lot of people, especially in Helena, they don't understand that concept.
They want to go against each other, and we need to support one another.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially with like, I don't know why this is, but like with women-owned businesses, it's like women need to support other women, and it's huge when you have a woman small business owner. So instead of competing against them, collaborate with them and grow together.
Yeah. Like people should be like hosting events together. People should be referring business together, referring businesses to each other, and just helping each other grow.
Yeah.
Like my ideal client might not be, or my ideal client might be your ideal client as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I had a partner, like maybe my partner would come here and get their hair done.
Right.
And so on and so forth. Like the importance of collaboration and community is so vital.
Yeah, well, and it goes to of like referrals. Like
Yes.
referrals in the beauty industry are huge, and like your client is your walking billboard. So if you're out at another business and somebody asks you where you got your hair done, it's like the biggest compliment to have that good connection so they can refer clients to you.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like if people come in here and are looking for a service or of something else, like we can then from our clients refer to other local businesses.
Yeah, if my barber like recommended a place to me, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I already trust you. I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah, you would hope that the trust would be there if you're allowing them to cut your hair.
Yeah, like, the people that are listening to this, if they are like, oh, I've never been to Luca's.
Yeah.
Now I'm probably gonna go.
Right. Yep.
So I love that. I know we already kind of talked on this, but let's talk about the first time you stepped on stage.
Yeah.
What was your thought process?
It was crazy. So, backstory. So, I am very passionate about education. I think education is huge, like, in order to grow. And so, I was taking a class here at the Salon from my now manager, and she had asked me, she was like, I really think you'd be a great educator. And I'm like, oh, heck no. Like, I'm the girl who's in the corner, terrified. Do not put me on camera. Do not put me in front of people. I can talk one-on-one just fine to clients, but put me in front of people and absolutely not. And so at the time I was like, no, I'm just busy with going back and forth between Butte and Helena. So a year later I went to another class, and it was my same manager now, and she was like, you're that girl. I really think you should apply to be an educator for Kenra. And I was kind of like, okay, why the heck not? The worst they can tell me is no. So I took that jump and started being an educator, and then just slowly kind of worked my way up and didn't turn down. I told myself when I did this, I wasn't going to turn down any opportunity. I saw it as growth for myself. I just every step said yes, and got offered the opportunity 2 years ago to try out for the artistic team. What that means is traveling to different states, bigger salons, being on stage at hair shows, a larger audience, being on Instagram for them. So it's a whole different level. I was terrified, but I told myself from the get-go, I'm not gonna turn it down. So I tried out for the artistic team, got the job, and started working my way up. It was last September, Premiere San Antonio, and most of the time we start in the classroom at these hair shows, and Kenra got the opportunity and asked to be on main stage. So I had not taught in the classroom at hair shows yet. My first jump was on main stage, which was crazy. It helped that I had my other 4 artistic members on stage with me. It was still, my heart was like going a million miles an hour before, and it just was very cool at the end to say, hey, I did this. And so now in a few weeks, we go to Premiere Orlando, which is the biggest hair show in the US, and we are teaching main stage again, so we got asked back. So I feel like awesome. It must have been good. We didn't do so bad. So yeah, sometimes it feels like a dream, like it doesn't feel real.
I love that. I love that for you. And I love that, like, from little old Helena, Montana.
Yeah, I know, small town Helena, Montana, and here I am. Yeah.
So if, you know, maybe a girl in high school like comes across this and they are considering going into this industry.
Yeah.
Do you have 3 reasons why somebody shouldn't?
Who shouldn't? I've never thought of a shouldn't, honestly. I could think of a million shoulds.
All right, well, let's go with that.
It's what I love so much about it is like you can truly change someone's day of just simply like with a haircut. Like you can make them feel good and better about themselves, and that is like the biggest reward. It's just like such an inspiring industry, like inspiring your clients, inspiring other stylists. It's like a job that I feel like it's not like, oh, I have to go to work today. Like all of my girls here love what they do, and there's not a lot of other jobs out there where people just genuinely love what they do. So yeah, I'm like blanking, but I could go on, I feel like, about different reasons of why they shouldn't have, if you don't like to make people feel good about themselves.
When you were in school, did you ever mess up?
Oh yeah.
What was your reaction when you first messed up?
I mean, it's terrifying. Like, nobody's perfect, so things are gonna happen. Now, like, looking back of like, I've taught a little bit at Helena College through Kenra, and I wish I could go back and tell like my beauty school girl self, like, it's gonna be okay, you're gonna get through it. It's okay to make mistakes. Just knowing how to learn from those mistakes is how we grow. And just like asking my instructors more. Like I wish, like they were a wealth of knowledge and I got so much out of them, but like now I'm like, I wish I could go back and be like, okay, when I did this, like why did it turn out this way? And really, I think my educator self now of like the why behind things, of just asking more questions. No question's a dumb question, so ask it. Yeah, and like you will get through beauty school. It's, again, kind of like with building the business, it's a labor of love, but I have some new stylists starting out who just graduated, and a few of them were reaching out to me towards the end of their school, and I'm like, just gotta get through it. Get through beauty school. I know it's not easy. I've been there myself, but just get through it, and it's so much better out in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. You said that you had a few stylists reaching out to you. If somebody's looking to like rent a booth from somewhere, where do you think are good qualities that somebody should look in a salon to rent a booth from? Yeah,
so not everyone's gonna vibe at the same salon. So I always say, like, don't, even if you absolutely love that salon, look at other salons, because who knows, you might vibe with another one. And it's great, or you might go back to that one too, that first one you looked at. But look at multiple salons, because you're gonna vibe with different places. But look for like a team-based oriented salon. Look for a salon that they're willing to support you. Education and growth is huge. And then, yeah, I would really say just kind of the vibe, like everyone's not gonna fit in the same salon. So if you feel like you're meshing well with them, it's gonna be probably a good fit.
I love that. Now, do you have clients who come in here and they're like, I have no idea what I want?
Oh yeah.
How do you like guide them through that process?
Yeah, so pictures are great. A lot of stylists don't like pictures, but I feel like it helps kind of get you on the same page. And then just like from my education background of like looking at their face shape and knowing what's gonna look best on them, talking about their lifestyle. Really it kind of boils down to that consultation of getting on the same page with them, of like their likes and dislikes and what they've loved in the past about their hair and what they haven't loved in the past about their hair, to really just fine tune and nail down of what they're truly looking for.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you for letting me come out here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is awesome. Like, this is gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like this is like really cool.
Yeah,
so
we wanted to have a space where it felt like home.
It kind of does.
Yeah, like a very uplifting, comfortable place.
Yeah, you got a fireplace?
Yeah.
This is legit. So awesome. Thank you again for your time. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.